So one other question here talks about, measuring inclusion. It kind of gets to your
Mhm.
workplace
Yeah,
piece, Tony.
yeah.
Um, Either you or John, do you see kind of standard indices, measures of inclusion that organizations are using, or organizations really kind of developing these, uh, you know, on their own to really kind of fit their own context?
Yeah, I could just give an overview of what I've been seeing. Really a wide range. I mean, I don't think there's any standardized tool that everyone agrees is the best way to measure inclusion. Of course, to Tony's points earlier, um, it may have a slightly nuanced or different meaning in your particular context. So I think that does invite more of a custom approach. But there are some core themes that come through in measures of inclusion. The idea of belongingness, the idea of being able to retain your sense of uniqueness while feeling included, feeling like you're an insider in the group is kind of another theme we see in a lot of the survey questions. The academic literature, I've just seen a handful of different scales come out that have been validated that sort of get at some of these concepts. And then, of course, I'm sure there are a plethora of survey firms that have their own kind of custom tool or standardized tools, but definitely a wide range, but not very large. A handful of items, 10 items, 12 items, not really extensive surveys from the ones that I've seen.
Yeah, I agree. Just to add to this real quickly, the another big indicator is safety, and how people feel safe to give feedback inside of an organization, or how comfortable people feel providing information that is contradictory to what the leadership is talking about, which is also a part of that safety notion. And so, really getting an understanding of what it's like and ensuring that all individuals feel safe. Oh, and let me just add that we need to also look at the data based on different demographic groups. And so you're going to have to segment this data. And I know a lot of people don't like doing that, but if you have voices of an underrepresented population and there are two or three trying to say that I have an issue here when 100 feel great, it is easy to miss the perspective of the 2 to 3. So you got to segment the data so that you can get a picture of how each group is feeling about inclusion inside of your environment. And then last, I would say, and depending on who your survey administrator, who they are, you have an opportunity to create what is called an inclusion index. Just like you have a management category or a fee communication category, you can have an inclusion index category that give you a sense of inclusion, and it will create for you favorability rating and average rating. And you can then look at job functions to see are they at average for favorability. And those that are not, you develop a plan, and those that are, you talk about how you improve.